Be human and humane. Never believe that animals suffer less than humans. Pain is the same for them that it is for us. Even worse because they cannot help themselves. Louis J. Canody. I have a question for you. What's 7 minus 5? The answer, of course, is 2. But it took you too long to get there, so I get to hit you with my stick. That sounds fair, right? No, it's not. And I think most of us can agree that using that stick would be abuse. But I've witnessed it before, not with humans, but with animals. Recently, I was on the sides of Mont'Kiara when I passed by a woman with a stick in one hand, walking a really cute dog. I stopped to watch, thinking, maybe I should throw the stick for the dog to fetch. But no. Instead, the dog stopped to sniff something on the ground. I guess it took too long to the woman hit him, and they moved along. I stood there in shock. What did this dog really do to get hit? Nothing. This incident got me thinking about how humans actually treat their pets. I'd like to take some time to explain to you why I think animals should be treated with the same respect that you might expect. Hi, I'm Mickey, and I love dogs. Scientists aren't completely sure when and where it first happened, but dogs have been pets and pals to humans for about 20,000 years. Scientists do all agree that all dogs, domestic or wild, share common wolf blood. All dogs, like a poodle or retriever, originally come from wolf breeds in the wild. Even today, these two animals share many similarities. Both wag their tails when they're happy or excited, or mark their spot by urinating on trees, fence posts, rocks, and just about everything else. This is actually a sentence notice to other dogs that they're already occupying this territory. Dogs also like to bury toys or bones for future use, just like wolves like to bury a kill for later feasts. The transformation from wild animal to pet began when wolves and people were hunting close to each other. They became comfortable with each other being around. Soon this trust turned into companionship, and soon many wolves were becoming pets. Over time, dogs lost many of their wolf-like qualities, like big, sharp teeth. They also shrank in size because humans fed them instead of making them hunt for their own food. Thousands of years later, different cultures started breeding dogs for specific reasons. In China, they wanted dogs bred like lions. In Egypt, they wanted dogs for hunting, guarding, and war. And in the 1800s, they wanted dogs for their looks and for rich people to show their wealth. Today, we have over 300 breeds of dogs, making dogs the most varying species of all times. But overbreeding can also cause problems like breathing problems, hip problems, and types of cancers. Some people say that overbreeding is a type of abuse. What do you think? Today, all dogs fit into 2 main categories, purebreds and mutts. A mutt is a mixed breed, a product of random breeding. It's a combination of 2 or more breeds, sometimes even up to 7. A purebred is just one breed, so both its parents are the same breed. But it doesn't matter what type of dog you have, it matters how you care for it. Unfortunately, abuse of dogs happens all too often. There are some obvious effects when it comes to animal abuse, including wounds, broken bones, and just letting down due to pain or depression. But many animal cruelty laws only tackle the immediate physical pain an animal suffers, leaving so many animals left to suffer in the darkness. There are different types of abuse, like neglect, hoarding, shooting, fighting, beating, manipulation, throwing, stabbing, burning, etc. Unfortunately, pets aren't the only animals getting abused. Many farm animals get abused on a daily basis. Many people don't realize this though because they don't see it. But livestock like pigs, cows, sheep, goats, chickens get abused frequently. Sometimes chickens spend their whole entire life crammed into a cage smaller than an A4 size paper. And chickens also get stabbed and stomped on or cut open and skinned while still alive. Cows get kicked, punched, and dragged. We act like these animals can't feel pain, but they really can. Before I get to the end of my speech, I'd like to share with you something that I found. It's about a dog named Lucy who was abused badly by her owner. Police did some investigating and found a couple of recordings. And in the recordings, Lucy's owner could be heard shouting, "Don't look at me," and "Don't make me hit you." This was followed by yelping, making the neighbors think that Lucy was being hit. In another recording, Lucy's owner could be heard shouting, "Going to walk to the shop again and get myself some bits. Don't even think of robbing." This was followed by yelping, whining, and barking. The man wasn't using Lucy's name and was barely referring to her as dog. What is abuse? Abuse is not just one action. It's something that happens more than once. For example, if you step on your dog's paw on accident, just say sorry to it, care for it, and move on. But if you step on your dog's paw because you want to see someone suffer, or you want to see someone in pain, I think we can both agree that that would be abuse. It's hard to spot abuse, though, because these animals can't talk for themselves. Therefore, it's our responsibility to help those who cannot speak for themselves. Animal abuse happens all too often. It happens each and every day all around the world. Do you want this to change? If so, what are you going to do to make it better? Thank you.